You buy low and you sell high? I know this already. It's just that EVE echoes and trading does not work. Well, I guess that's why you clicked on this video. Because in EVE echoes, trading is more than buying low and selling high. Boys and girls, men and women, you want to make money in EVE echoes through marketing, but you can't make it work. Do you think the fees are too high to make a profit? Well, you're wrong. The fees are amazing, and the drop rate of loot is just right, and the insurance is what makes the market so good. No, of course I'm lying. NetEase fix that shit. But honestly, trading in EVE echoes is not the same as other games, mainly due to the issues I just mentioned. So, it's different enough, and you need both a plan and a mindset, and patience to even start. I have over 15 videos dedicated to prices and how to trade, different trade types, and basically what you need to think about. But they are a year old now, so if you're new in this game, you're not gonna watch those. Even though they're still true, and everything I said still holds water. But let me explain how you have to market in EVE echoes. EVE echoes is still quite new, and if we suddenly get 500 new players, the market moves. And the market today is not moving in a reliable pattern. It's all fluctuating up and down like crazy, but some items are abundant, and generally, most values drop every day. So how can you buy and sell when the prices basically always drops? And on top of that, when NetEase takes almost 20% of the profit upon sales, yeah, it's hard. Buying anything for $1 million ISK and selling it for 1.2 million will not make you 200,000. You need to sell for higher to even make ISK. This is actually crazy. The items should be fluctuating up and down 30%, and that would be, I would say, a healthy market, and anyone could go in and buy low and sell high. So what is EVE echoes market? Market in EVE echoes is only PvP. The most hardcore PvP you can imagine. And if you start doing market with a normal trading in mind, you're gonna be eaten alive. Or your wallet will. I've talked about this before, but I will do it again. Whatever you buy, you will lose ISK. I'm not even joking. Here's a scenario for you. Let's say you find a rattlesnake for 2.6 billion ISK and you buy that. The next month you see that the rattlesnakes is at 3.1 billion. And you feel like, oh man, I'm gonna make 500 million if I sell now. Well, not really. The fees and all will probably take around 300 million and leave you with 200 million. If you're lucky. You see, if you don't sell the ship, if nobody buys that before the 6 days have expired, you will lose 300 million and still have to pay another 300 to try to sell it again. Realistically, now you need to sell it at 3.4 billion to make those 200 million. And as you see, most of the stuff that you will buy, you will lose ISK. So this is not the way to trade in EVE echoes. Not for you, and not for me. Now I will tell you how to think and what to prepare, and also how to expand your trading to make it work. I also have to say that there is several ways to trade in this game, and even more ways to make ISK. So don't think that this is the only way, but it is a guaranteed way to always make ISK on your trades. First off, find 10 items on the market, or 5, but I would say 10 is what I would at least have. Now depending on what you pick, it's always good if you have a general idea what the prices have been recently and over a few months. If you don't know prices, then check my EVE echoes market pricing videos where you can see older prices as well as my thoughts that I had. Now what you must do is to decide a minimum and a maximum price for those items that you are willing to buy for. You now also must set a price for what you will sell them at. If you ask me, I would never sell anything below 100% more than what you have bought for. 100% might seem much, and yeah, it is if we're talking about selling a rattlesnake. Because buying a rattlesnake for 2.5 billion and sell it for 5 billion is very unlikely, even though it happens. But buying a shield booster for $1 million ISK and selling it for 2 million ISK is very easy. So the trick is to buy in bulk and in numbers and prepare to wait. Because the market always drops. Not often, not reliably, but it does. So you will most likely be able to buy a lot before you see it rise high enough for you to even sell. It can take a month, it can take a week, or a day. And this is why I'm saying pick 10 different items. This way the chances of one of them rising in price is bigger, and that's the cue for you to sell. Buy low, sell high, right? Yeah, it's not that easy. And you won't be making any ISK by doing small trades in EVE generally. What you need is diversity. You need to expand your items. Invest in 10 more items, and 10 more items, And when you have like 100 different items, there's always one item that almost every week is in a good place to sell. And depending on the meta and the time most people play, you sell a few or you sell a lot. This might seem boring, but yeah, you can't stop here. You need to make sure that you sell more often, because making a few million ISK here and there every week is not enough. I would argue then just do a few encounters every week would even be better. So where to go from here? Well, this was just the first step. The same as PvE in this game. You start in a small ship and you gradually move to a bigger ship. In Market, you can't play with small numbers and small values and expect great income. When you get 100 items that you buy and that you sell, you will get 100 more. And 100 more. And there is your battleship. When you have 300 to 400 items that you keep track of, once or twice a day or once a week, just to clarify, it doesn't take that long just to go through them. But you will see items for sale almost every day. Personally, I have around 550 items that I keep track of, and I make ISK every day. So this is what you have to plan ahead. Put the money on the market and play the market. And now you're a marketeer. You can finally start making some money. And you might be happy there, making 100 million a day. But we have not got to the fun part yet, because you can expand this even more. And if you want to know what the next step is, then let me know in the comments, like this video, and until then, I'll see you again.